Okay, hi, it's Nia, and this is our final project. So, going right from the top, I started with this bottom voice in Vital here. I've sent these two voices to this first filter so I could kind of take advantage of the sharp sound but add some softness, and then the second voice is flip-flopped so I could take advantage of the soft sound but add some attack to it, because what I wanted was kind of like punchy but stretched out. And then so there's two LFOs that are routed through this random parameter to the panning of two of these voices, and then I just have a chorus effect and a compressor because these things are hefty. And actually, so with the LFO for this first voice, I have it mapped to the duration of time that this section plays, and then I continued. So this is quite a muted version of that first voice, and this time the LFOs are a little bit more focused on the level and the filters. And then these two are presets. I don't have the time to really get into them, but I did tweak them a little bit. Moving downwards to this group of Vital tracks. So these are all one voice, because my goal here was to have these two sections be almost as contrasting as possible. This group of vocal tracks is what you'll hear most prevalent in the piece. And then I did sing words, but they are pretty indiscernible. That is on purpose. And then finally, I've got a lot of sounds added to this because, I love an atmosphere. That should take care of everything. We can talk about it later if there are any questions or comments. So, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoy my piece. Good job. Bye. It's complicated, confiscated thoughts I've hated since I had them. First of all, since I first knew I was tall, I was big, I was smart. Since I started doing art, since I started doing things to cover up my heart. Since I started realizing, girl, that you don't have to dig the deepest hole inside your conscious, choosing vocals as your only gig. If you're a writer, write. If you're a sculptor, sculpt. If you're a painter, paint. And if you do all these things, it's not your fault for feeling like a failure, for not having just one thing. Instead, you did the one you're best at till it wore your heartstrings thin. If you're like me, you understand at this point in these words that you wrote them to yourself, and then you get right back to work. I'm good to be terrified. Please, Liz, don't be so shy.